What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're tuning the Spoon EG. I know it's been a little while since you guys last seen it. Nothing really has changed besides my brother taking the car to Week Fest and winning Week Fest. And then now Jamie's here gonna tune the car because the car is always on a base map. And then we have this car versus a B series car today on a dyno.
I put a special day together for you guys. My friend Tony Tipo came down. He had a silver EK9 with Toda ITBs, so it's gonna be a pretty good video today. We're gonna compare the K series ITB versus the B series ITB, try to see the power differences and go from there. So I'll show you guys this car in a few. In the meantime, we're gonna tune this car first. Don't mind the car. I raised the car up for the dyno for the video because the car is too low. So I raised it up and unfortunately I smashed the front lip driving it up on the alignment rack the other day. It kind of sucks, but we're going to Honda Fest this coming up weekend. So in the meantime, I'll probably just throw the lip from my car, my all-wheel drive car onto here for now, and that'll be it.
The people have been asking for your all-wheel drive car, and it's right here. But what's going on?
Quick update. So I have a full video with Schmuck Built. That's who did all the fab work, and that's where the car has been for these past few months. He did a killer job. So I have a good video on the car, but I didn't want to put like a bullshit video for you guys out. I want to make a good video out of it. Been waiting a lot of parts. But we'll kind of go over it briefly, show you what I did to the car. So as you guys can see firsthand, full exhaust. Street car like I told you guys was gonna be. He fouled up the full exhaust. This is from Vibrant. He even made me a Vibrant turn down. I'll go over all the parts on the car in the video that we're gonna drop for it soon. Intercooler's in. Give you guys a little sneak peek. Check out the titanium piping. That is my favorite. Custom fuel cell. He made me a billet bracket to hold my 2 pumps. You know what this means, right?
Horsepower.
Horsepower, baby. But that's it for now. So I won't really spoil this car too much.
So real quick before we even get started, what happened at Week Fest?
Oh, so I took my son to Week Fest. These guys see my son. He's my son. I adopted him. Anyway, so we went to Week Fest. I went with him and his whole team, Team Emotion. They let me pit with them. Honestly, it was insane. When I pulled up right away, you could tell everybody knew like what car was in the trailer. As soon as I opened the trailer, the car got like insane crowd around it. Even just throughout the whole day, like the amount of love that the car got that day was just like unbelievable. I couldn't really believe it. I had never seen that with any other car that we've built, which is crazy, but it's got a lot of great feedback. Everybody loved the car. I ended up taking home Judge's Choice. For you guys that don't know what Week Fest is, it's a pretty big show and it is judged by a very well-known person in the car community. For the car to receive that award at that show is pretty big. That just goes to show like the level of build this car is. I know a lot of you guys see the car on camera. You guys never really get to see the car in person, and it's hard to tell like how, you guys can tell the build quality obviously, but it's different when you see these cars in person. I'll say that.
Can we show them the last spoon part? My favorite. It's not the last.
Everybody's gonna ask me where I got it from. I've been holding on to this part like I told you guys. We have hundreds of EGs over the years. This is something I've been collecting and putting to the side for the right car, and I've finally put it in, so.
We got a spoon cluster, baby. Let me see if I can turn this light on. You guys see that? Spoon EG cluster, insane.
And check this out. The hood right here.
I'm not a fan of the carbon. I don't know, dropping the car. I don't want to do the carbon, and I don't want to do the spoon wheels, but we're gonna have to get the certification.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like the car has no character, if that makes sense, because it just looks like a catalog car. It's like you just went to a catalog, bought all the parts, and it just looks like every other spoon car out there. I feel like this gives its own style, own look, but I am gonna do it for you guys and to get the car certified. So this is a spoon hood. You guys can see. Thanks to Tony, he told me to set the wheels that you guys seen in the previous video. So I have everything to complete the car 100% full spoons.
So in today's video, we are gonna dyno tune this car, Jamie's here today, and the Toda B series car together. We'll get to see what they make for power differences. They're a little bit different from each other. However, this is a full stock K20R transmission and 2.5-inch exhaust. It was a 3-inch exhaust to a 2.5-inch spoon muffler. So this car, power comparison to the other, don't cheat. I want you guys to pause the video now, guess how much horsepower each car is gonna make in the comments. First guess this car's horsepower, and then I will get Tony on camera and let you guys know his setup.
I'm not really aiming for horsepower with this car. Like I said, I just want this car to run good and idle well, because I'm not even gonna drive this car, honestly, but knowing Jamie, he's gonna go full tilt. And we'll show you Tony's car. Tony has a beautiful CTR that he brought down. I don't know how he drives this thing, because if it was my car, I would never even drive it.
And he's got a silver CTR, which is very, very rare.
This shit's too pretty. I can't even fucking sit in this thing.
Talking shit about my ECU too.
I don't even want to say what's in
You could just say, what's in there?
You gotta zoom in. No K Pros. Look at that board. Look at that board.
You got a K Pro V1 in there?
That's a V point.
Yo, what do you call that? It's nostalgic, right? It's old. It goes with the theme of the build. Before we start, I think I'm gonna drop my guess now. I'm gonna go like 235. I think that's on the lower end, but.
I'd say 245.
245. So the car's got a set of RDX injectors, ITB, stock K20R. 229?
That's low.
That's low.
What size exhaust is on it?
3 inch. It's 3 inch to a 2.5.
First I walked by the silver car, I was like, what kind of fucking pea shooters on that? Look at this.
Yo, it's small. It's small.
This is not your style, okay?
My dick can't fit that.
Jamie said 229 horsepower. All right, before we start any dyno videos, I'm gonna have Tony get on camera, basically explain the setup on his car.
Before we head over to Tony, I just want to show you what kind of person he is first. Come over here. So you guys can judge him off of this.
Oh, spoon cluster and EK.
Yep.
He got spoon seats, he got spoon everything.
He got deep pockets.
This is Tony.
Hello.
I personally never knew there was silver EK9s out there until I met you, until you got the first one. I asked you if that was original color.
Yep.
So this is an original EK9 and it's originally silver, so it's not painted. He painted the car, restored the car, but it originally came silver from factory. What'd you do to the car? Let's start with the engine setup, because there's a lot done to this.
B16B, I stroked it out to a 1.8 with an ITR crank. It has Toda rods, Toda pistons, Toda cams. The whole powertrain is Toda stuff, so.
Yo, I swear you B-Series lovers in the comments better go crazy, because that's all I've been getting in the comments is Toda this, Toda that, B-Series, B-Series, B-Series. And this is pretty much the identical setup I think that everyone wanted to see. What I didn't know is that they made actual covers for the Toda ITBs.
Yeah.
That looks super, super good.
That's the airbox.
So factory transmission?
Yeah, factory transmission has a Toda flywheel, Toda clutch. Pretty much just got everything they make for Toda for these motors.
And then what catback exhaust?
It's a Spoon Gen 1 street exhaust.
What are you trying to make for horsepower?
I don't know, if it makes 200, I'll be fine. I don't race with anything, it's just, I just wanted to drive good.
As far as exterior, like what do you have done to the body of the car? Brakes?
Yeah, I kind of went with the Spoon theme also. BYS bumper, Spoon hood, Spoon mirrors, Spoon wing.
CTR headlights, spoon calipers, spoon seats, spoon mirrors. Got spooned out.
Yeah.
I'll drop a quick montage of the car. If you guys have any questions about the car, drop it in the comments. I'll try to answer as much as I can. Tony is hoping to make like somewhere in the 200 ballpark, 200 horsepower. But pause this video, drop in the comments what do you think he's gonna make. We are obviously gonna make more horsepower because you know it's K-Series and I keep telling you guys K-Series is the way. But as far as like B-Series goes, shout out to Tony, man. This is a dope build. Not building it for power, more of like, he takes his cars to a lot of car shows.
All that money this dude got. Look at the little screwdriver he's working with.
You got a $15,000 cluster, but you working with a stubby over there is crazy. Bro, you could have asked, let me see your screwdriver. You could have,
What's wrong with my screwdriver?
bro, you could have asked me for a screwdriver. He's taking off a Mugen intake with
the one that I keep in my bag.
with a dollar store screwdriver.
It's the best screwdriver in the world. You can never go wrong with this.
But here's a quick video of his setup.
Thanks.
Mugen intake, titanium intake pipe,
You know what
Toda ITBs. This thing is just
You know
sick.
what? This definitely brings back memories back in the day when we used to open up magazines and see stuff like. But I can't wait to take the airbox off and hear this thing scream on a dyno.
Before we get this dyno video started, I forgot to mention to you guys, we are going to the Cletus McFarland shootout, the 32 car all-wheel drive shootout. So we should be there, I think October 2nd. I don't know if we're gonna be able to vlog it since they're gonna vlog it. It's pretty dope that we're bringing a Honda to go race trucks and other exotic stuff. We are going down to Florida at the end of the month with the K-Series all-wheel drive car. And if everything goes smooth, we plan to attend FL2K. How long does it take to upload? Got a V1, takes 2 hours to upload. All right, here we go, first pull. Second pull just now, first pull is running a little too rich, but wow, it's still running rich right now. You see all the black smoke on the exhaust. 216. So 216 first pull. Yo.
What's the red light?
Yo, your B series could never. Alright, second pull right there, 218 horsepower. Alright, this might be the last pull, I don't know yet, but I'm getting close. Alright, that last hit was 219. This thing is pretty much tapped for power. I don't know, it could be a variable of things. The exhaust is from a 3-inch to 2.5. I don't know what's holding it back. That's probably it though, to be honest. I can't think of anything else. Well, final dyno horsepower number for this is 220 wheel horsepower. Also, quick commercial break. Speed Factory Racing is giving everyone 15% off all apparel on their website, so make sure to go check them out. Use promo code SONIC203. This shirt that they made, they have a bunch of shirts out that look super good. They got brand new hoodies out. Make sure to go check them out before World Cup Finals or before it gets cold out. Make sure to go to their website right now. Use promo code SONIC203 to get 15% off your entire order. All right, that's it for the yellow hatch. Final dyno number for that car is 220. I was hoping it would make a little bit more, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you why it's down power, but I'm almost 90% sure it's probably gonna be the exhaust. That car should probably make like 230, I think, in my opinion. But we got the B series on the dyno now. Pause the video, drop in the comments, what do you think he's gonna make? He's hoping to make, I think, 200 horsepower, but I haven't tuned a B series like that in a long time. I remember my B16B made like high 190, I think it made like 198, and then my B18 made 204. That was back when I was like 16. I don't know, I'm hoping this car, I'm hoping, you know, he makes 200 horsepower, but let us know in the comments. Used to be a thing back in the day right here.
Nah, I made you jump from this to K series after busting your ass that many times.
That is ridiculous. How much power do you think he making?
What they got?
Just Toda setup.
Full total everything?
Pretty almost, close to it.
Thing on, man.
I feel like 200.
200?
Or 195.
198.
198? I like that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's how much I made on my B16.
Remember that.
I made 204 with the Type R, the B18. This is a B16B.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 190 is 190 to 200 is in that right ballpark.
Got the blow in it when it starts. To the manifold.
So he took off the airbox just so the ITBs can flow. We're gonna put the airbox back on after the dyno.
No. He just wanted to show off his carbon tips.
Alright, here we go, first hit. The B series VTEC sounds better than the K series. First hit, 140 horsepower. 140 strong is crazy.
We're getting there, man.
You're getting there little by little.
It made more than this motorcycle.
$190.
Oh, wait.
190. That's a huge jump. 190. The VTEC on the B series is way better than the K.
Wait a minute. That shit just jumped up 50 horsepower.
Well, that was the first pull. So his first pull was 140, like what he was driving around on his base map.
And
So
whatever Jamie just did just made that.
made 50 horsepower. It's probably gonna make I think it's probably make another 5 to 10 more horse.
That's what I said, 201. I'm gonna go with your old shit.
201?
201.
All right. No, you just said 198, you cheater. You stick with your original guess.
But I'm saying, that's only one pull. We got
Probably got 3 more to go. So 190 wheel, 30 down than the K series. I personally think that our K series would have made more power with an RBC, but I don't know. Maybe I'll test it out. And these are just car show cars. They are not going out to, we're not going to do street pulls with them. They're basically just to drive on and off the trailer to the car show and then back here. 190 is kind of what you wanted already coming here.
That's it, man.
So anything going forward is a plus.
All right.
Just picked up 2 horsepower, 192. I made 192 before. All right, last pull, 191. That's honestly good power for a B series. Can't complain with that. All right, I lied. We are making another pull. Today might be last pull though. Oh, I didn't think that thing had more left in it.
I said 195.
Nah, Cat said 198. I don't know. I don't really remember who said.
Close. I said 195 to 200.
That doesn't count.
I said
You need the exact number.
195.
Tony, you happy?
I'm happy.
You want a 190?
I came with 160 in my mind.
160?
196 strong, baby.
Yo, it ain't no K series though, but it'll do. It'll do. It's like he got a Z3 in his car.
That's good power for a B series, honestly. And at the end of the day, these are show cars, they're not race cars. Plus, 196 strong back then that's pretty good power. I remember we used to bust your ass with 190 horsepower back then. You remember that?
That was not the last pull. So Jamie said, let's put the airbox back on to see how much power. It might pick up power, it might lose power. So this is basically how he's gonna be driving the car with that airbox. All right, they got the intake setup all back together. So we're gonna do one last pull with that on and see what it makes. Tell you what, it's a lot quieter with the airbox on, for sure. 193, 3 horsepower to have an intake. That's actually really good.
That's actually, big theory, right? So if we did the test the other way and closed the hood, I bet you would have lost more than 3.
If you close the hood?
If you close it. So
if you close the hood with the ITBs, I get what you're saying.
So with the airbox, I think that's the win on the street.
That's not even bad. 193 horsepower. Jimmy's right. If you close the hood, it'd be losing air. So 3 horsepower loss overall. All right, boys, I'm gonna close this video out. Next event for us is Cletus McFarland's all-wheel drive 32 car shootout and then World Cup finals. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Tony for bringing his car. Beautiful build. But make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys for watching.